It's protection without isolation, love without dependency. This kind of detachment is armor, but not the rigid, cold kind. It's fluid, like a shield woven from awareness. You learn to observe emotions without drowning in them, to hold your heart open, but on your terms. The freedom in letting go. When you detach from what doesn't matter, you reclaim what does. Your energy, your focus, your peace. You stop handing your power to strangers, to critics, to fleeting opinions. You stop letting the world dictate your worth. And in that space, you find yourself stronger, clearer, and finally free. This is the balance. To care fiercely, but selectively. To feel deeply, but not indiscriminately. That's where your power lives. That's how you move through the world, unshaken. The wisdom of selective detachment. Caring isn't weakness, but caring about everything equally is exhaustion. The problem isn't your depth of feeling. It's where you direct it. When you tether your worth to others' approval, you surrender your power. You become a prisoner to their moods, their words, their ever-shifting perceptions. But imagine this. What if you could care deeply, yet remain untouched by what doesn't deserve you? This isn't about shutting off empathy or love. It's about building boundaries around your peace. It's recognizing that the only voice that truly matters is the one within you. And that realization is the foundation of unshakable confidence. The art of emotional sovereignty. Think of those who stand unfazed in chaos, who hear criticism but don't crumble. Their secret? Detachment is not indifference. It's discernment. It's feeling everything, but letting only what serves you stay. It's the pause between what happens and how you choose to respond. The unshakable core. This is about more than just ignoring the noise. It's about building something within yourself that no opinion can topple. It's about looking in the mirror and knowing, without question, I am enough. Not because the world says so, but because I do. And when you truly believe that, no force outside of you can shake your foundation. So walk forward, head high, heart open, but guarded. Care deeply, but choose wisely where you place that care. Because the moment you stop handing your power away is the moment you become unstoppable. And that, my friend, is where true power begins. The weight we choose to carry. The heaviest chains aren't placed on us by others. We forge them ourselves. Link by link, we bind ourselves to expectations, to judgments, to the endless need for approval. We carry them like a burden we've been convinced is ours to bear. But emotional detachment isn't heartlessness. It's clarity. It's realizing that not every battle is worth your energy. Not every voice deserves your attention. When you're tied to every criticism, you surrender your power. But when you step back, when you create space between your soul and the noise, you reclaim yourself. The shift, from reaction to liberation. Not everything requires your response. Silence isn't weakness, it's strategy. Your worth isn't negotiable. Stop letting others set the terms. Letting go isn't losing. It's making room for what truly matters. Indifference, when used wisely, is armor. Protect your energy fiercely. Would you rather be liked or free? Most people spend their lives choosing the first. Here's why the second is the only real way to live. The liberation of letting go. There comes a moment when you finally understand. The world's weight was never yours to carry. When every sideways glance, every whispered doubt, every silent judgment lands like a stone upon your spirit, and you're left gasping, how much more can I bear? But here's the truth. Real strength isn't in feeling everything. It's in choosing what deserves to be felt. This isn't about shutting down or growing cold. It's about rising above. It's standing firm in the storm, your peace untouched. It's walking through the noise with quiet assurance, unshaken. When you learn the art of not caring, you aren't dismissing your emotions, you're mastering them. You're declaring, your words don't define me. Your opinions don't move me. I refuse to hand you the keys to my peace. The sacred practice of inner peace preservation. True power begins when you become the guardian of your inner sanctuary. Protecting your peace isn't avoidance, it's the highest form of self-respect. A daily practice of discernment that separates what deserves your energy from what deserves your indifference. The architecture of emotional boundaries. 1. Recognition before reaction. Map your emotional triggers like a strategist studying terrain. Identify energy vampires, the complainers, the manipulators, the chronic pessimists. Notice thought patterns that erode your calm before they take root. The freedom of non-attachment. When you stop needing external validation, toxic people lose their leverage. Criticism becomes data, not condemnation. Your self-worth becomes weatherproof. You reclaim the energy previously spent on others' opinions. This is the ultimate act of self-love, choosing your peace over others' perceptions. Not because you don't care, but because you've learned the sacred art of caring for yourself first. Inner peace, the ultimate currency. Your undisturbed core is more valuable than any external achievement because 1. It's the wellspring of all creative energy. 2. It's the foundation of clear decision-making. 3. It's the source of genuine connection. 4. It's the only true sanctuary in a chaotic world. Guard it not with walls, but with discernment. Protect it not through avoidance, but through conscious engagement. The warrior's true weapon isn't aggression, it's the ability to remain centered while chaos swirls. The resilience paradox. The less you personalize setbacks, the more resilient you become. Failure transforms from personal indictment to neutral feedback when you hold emotions lightly without denying them. Separate events from identity. Maintain baseline self-worth regardless of outcomes. The sacred equilibrium. Balance is everything. Too much detachment creates isolation. Too little creates chaos. The sweet spot exists where you care deeply, but selectively. You engage fully, but can disengage cleanly. You love openly, but with boundaries. This equilibrium is maintained through daily practice, choosing 1,000 times a day what deserves your emotional investment. The art of sovereign living, protecting your peace with purpose. True strength lies not in what you react to, but in what you choose to let pass. When you master the art of selective engagement, you're not being indifferent, you're exercising wisdom. This is the path of emotional sovereignty, where you become the gatekeeper of your inner world. Strategic detachment, your armor. The moment you stop needing everyone's approval, you disarm their power over you. Like a skilled diplomat, you learn which negotiations are worth your energy. Your apparent indifference in certain moments isn't coldness. It's the ultimate power play. This practice isn't about suppression. It's about conscious filtration. You feel the sting of cruel words, then consciously let them dissolve like ink in water, visible momentarily, then gone without permanent stain.